Macbeth is the latest adaptation of the Shakespearean novel and stars Michael Fassbender and Marion Cotillard.
So what we see in this film is Macbeth, a war veteran who gets told a prophecy by some witches, and he tries so hard, he gets so messed up just trying to follow these prophecies.
So to start with, Michael Fassbender, he's pretty much good in everything nowadays, and this carries over into this one. He's amazing in this film. He really captures how traumatic and psychologically difficult it was for Macbeth in this time. I mean, everyone loves him, everyone idolises him, everyone thinks he's a hero, and then kind of as these witches prophesize what he wants to do, he kind of has this fatal flaw of hubris, and it kind of just takes over him completely, and it becomes a psychological battle, which is extremely fun to watch, especially with Fassbender.
So every frame in this film looks so good. There's red smoke in the battles, and it gives it an amazing effect. But there is the problem that sometimes it's too cluttered, there's too many people running around, and you don't really see what's going on. Even though it looks great, it's unclear, and you lose track of the storyline and who's who, and it takes you out of the film sometimes while you're thinking about who's who.
Marion Cotillard in this film as Lady Macbeth was really awesome. I liked how snake-like and mischievous she was. She did a really good job of showing that, how she kind of strikes from the shadows. No one really suspects her, but she's really, really scary, and as I said, really snake-like, which is also pretty terrifying.
So I feel there's a bit of a language barrier in this film. Obviously, you can understand it and follow it, but sometimes you don't understand a word, and while you're thinking about that word, it takes you out of the film, and you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, you kind of have to, sometimes anyway. Like, I mean, if you're used to this kind of language, then it's going to be fine for you. But for me, I had to keep processing in my head what they were saying, and then while I was doing that, I missed part of the film, and I was like, whoa, okay, what's happened? I missed a bit. And it's kind of distracting. It does take you out of it, especially if you didn't know it.
So it does a really good job at showing Macbeth fall from grace. It shows how he was such a powerful man, how everyone in the land loved him, and how he just fell down, how he got so messed up by these prophecies, and the belief and the dream that he wants to become king. And it shows really like how messed up a man can become.
And I think that is a testament to Fassbender's acting. I mean, this could have been completely disastrous if we didn't have such a good leading role as Fassbender. And because of his acting, it just carried the film completely for me.
So guys, definitely check this out if you have seen Macbeth in any form before. If you haven't seen Macbeth, you might want to be wary. Maybe just have a quick look up without spoiling it for yourself, just so you actually know what's going to happen. Because, as I said, you get lost in the story.
Yeah, there's a lot of terminology they use, which is kind of distracts you if you don't know much about it. And I would say maybe go into this pretty wary if you haven't seen any Macbeth of any kind before. But if you like the books, if you like the film adaptations, then definitely check it out because I think it is the best one so far.
So because of all of this, I'm going to give this film a solid B.
I'm going to give it a B as well.
And if you have enjoyed, please be sure to hit like, slap, subscribe, and leave us a comment down below if there's anything else you wanted to know. As always, I've been Sam.
I've been John.
We'll see you in the next one.